Hello, I'm KD9VAN. I hear the radio playing, big stations far and near. All were QRO, they were coming in real clear. No one was giving QRP a try. When I hear those big stations, I hang my head and cry. When I was just a boy, my mama told me, son, playing with the radio can be lots of fun. The stations with big power, that was radio for me. But now I am addicted to QRP SSB. I bet there's rich folks using some fancy radios with blowtorch antennas. Heaven only knows if they only knew the fun of QRP. Sunday night radio, QRP SSB. The radio is humming QRP SSB. Gotta be low power, that's what works for me. If you really want to know just how low you can go, it's GSM, KLB, QRP, SSB radio.
Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the QRP Single Sideband Net, where you are the stars of the show. We'd like to thank Jim, KD9VAN, the Ham in Black, for that awesomely wonderful introduction into the live stream tonight. Jim's based out of Illinois, and he plays an awesome guitar and banjo, and he's just a man of many talents out there. So thanks, Jim. We really appreciate that. Good job. And we also encourage anybody out there who'd like to share their musical talent with us and would like to be featured as the LiveStream Net intro. Send us your 1-minute MP3 or video, and we'll put you in the LiveStream roster and include you in the intro. So look forward to hearing from all you talented hams out there. All right, my name is Kevin. My call sign is Kilo 0 Kilo Lima Bravo. I'm located in the cornfields of Iowa, and I will be one of your net controllers. And before I go any further, just let me make sure that the audio is coming across on the live stream. Stand by. Okay, that seems to be working. Along with me from the super duper secret secure compound somewhere located in South Carolina is Steve, Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra Mike, and he will be our second net control. Everybody's welcome. You're not required to check in with QRP power. Feel free to use whatever power you need to contact us and get on the log. After that, we'll work with you to decrease your power and see how low you can go. However, we will begin the session by asking for QRP stations 10 watts or less. So if you want to get in early and get on the log, drop your power to 10 watts or less and give us a call. We are live streaming a session on our YouTube channel called QRP Net Livestream, and you can find tonight's live stream there and right along. You can also go to my QRZ page for Kilo 0 Kilo Lima Bravo and find more information about the QRP Net there. We also use NetLogger as our main logging software. So if you're a NetLogger user, you can use it to follow along and see the stations that have checked in. And we also post, I forgot to do that. Let me, hang on. I got to post the YouTube live stream link in the AIM chat room. So all you have to do is click on it, and it'll bring you right into the live stream. Let's see. So I did that. Good deal. Check. All right. And one other thing is that Steve and I do not log the calls that we make during the net. So if you would like a Gold Star QRZ confirmation, then let us know during the QSO, and we'll log the date and time, or the time and the frequency, and we'll enter that in at the end of the net, and we'll get a Gold Star for that. And that's all I have for announcements. Steve, do you have any announcements for us tonight?
Well, just looking forward to a night of QRP, and it's been we weren't here last week because of the contest and everything that was going on. So that gave me time to work on some other high-tech things that I've been working on, and hopefully everybody, when they're making contact with you, normally I'm having to give you a signal report, and so hopefully we can move that a step further and make it a little more high-tech. And it's AI, it's American intellect is what it is. American intelligence, that's what it is. Other than that, back to you, Kevin.
QSL. Steve's got his own AI out there, and you're going to love this. He made it so I don't have to count fingers anymore, because once I get to 7 and 8, I kind of lose count on digits. So we'll look forward to that. All right, let's see what's going on. Who's out in the chat tonight? We got Daryl. Good evening, Daryl. I know you guys are suffering through some rain out there. Hopefully everything's working out okay, and you guys are safe out there. I don't know if you're on the air tonight. Probably not, with the storms rolling through. We got Walt from Coastal Waves and Wires. Congratulations on the new book, Walt. Awesome job. Looking forward to. I noticed it wasn't available yet, so I don't know if it's sold out or just still in the works. But I'll look forward to getting one of those someday when they come back available again. And let's see, we got Bill out there from Wisconsin. We got John in Mississippi. Good evening, John, radio reporter. That would be Tom in Pennsylvania. And Larazzo's out there. Let's see, Roger. Chris is out there. Roger, he's hearing me. Roger's hearing me in Steamboat Rock, Iowa. That just sounds south of me about, what is that, about a 20-minute drive, 20-minute drive? So, wow, we're getting some over-the-ground propagation there. And let's see, who else we got in there? We got Hollywood, I see, and Norm's out there. So good evening, and welcome aboard, everybody. Glad to see you all out there. So let's get started. Oh, there's Jeff M. He just popped in there. Good evening, Jeff. And Ken, KB4, X-Ray Tangles out there. So good to see you all. All right, let me get things set up here and get NetLogger pulled up. And Steve, you're hearing me okay? Everything's all right on the audio, over?
Sounds good over here, Kevin.
Okay, very good. All right, and I didn't see anybody complaining in the chat room, so all right, let's go ahead and get started. This is Kilo 0 Kilo Lima Bravo for the QRP single sideband net. And one thing I need to do here, I need to remove this. There we go. All right. Might get things organized on my screen. Been a couple weeks, and welcome back, by the way, too. We missed everybody last weekend. It was a big contest weekend, and we just figured we weren't going to fight the QRM, so we just gave everybody a break for a weekend. So, all right, K0KLB, we're taking check-ins, and come with your call sign now. Hold on. 10 watts or less, QRP stations only. Come on in.
Kilo 4, Golf November Echo. Whiskey 0, Romeo, Bravo, Golf.
Kilo 3, Kilo Lima, Bravo, Mobile.
Kilo Foxtrot 0, Oscar, Romeo, Romeo.
Okay, I didn't copy that last station, but I'm going to try again. All right, got a couple of you in there. There was a Kilo 4 station. Try that again.
Kilo 4, Golf November Echo.
Oh, okay, there was two of you in there. Kilo 4 Golf November Echo, I got you, Gene. And there was a Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar. I heard you in there, Walt. All right, I got you on there. And there was a Whiskey 0 Romeo Bravo Golf. Roger, Roger. A Whiskey 0 Romeo Bravo Golf. That you, Robert?
QSL, yes it is. Roger, Roger.
Okay, got you in there. And there was a station ending in Papa Sierra. Coming with your full call.
Whiskey
Whiskey 4, Mike Papa Sierra. Good evening, Mark. Good to see you. And Kilo 3, Kilo Lima Bravo. I got you in there, Cody. And you're mobile, so I'm going to work you first while you're mobile there. And we got Whiskey Bravo 3, Echo Mike Echo. That's Tom in Pennsylvania. And I had a Kilo Foxtrot 0, Oscar Romeo. Whoops. Hold on. I didn't go to the next line. Stand by 1 second. I just need to make a quick check here. All right. And Kilo Foxtrot 0, Oscar Romeo. Is that a Roger, Jim?
Roger.
All right. Got you on the log. Was there anybody else I missed? Come with your call sign.
Kilo
November 4, Whiskey Lima Charlie, for QRP Bravo,
Okay, I got Kilo Bravo 4 X-Ray Tango, and I actually was typing it in. I needed to make a list. Come with your call signs again, guys. Spread them out a little bit.
KJ5, TV2, Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor, Quebec. November 4, Whiskey Lima Charlie, portable QRP.
Okay, and that last station, your audio is very distorted, so maybe you can hear it on the live stream. You might be able to clear that up because I can't quite pull out what you're saying. All right, and there was a November 4 station. Fill the rest of that call.
November 4, Whiskey Lima Charlie.
Ah, gotcha. Okay. And let's see, Kilo Juliet. Okay, let's see, what have I got here? Kilo Juliet. Is that a golf? Richard, is that Kilo Juliet 4?
Yeah, Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor, Quebec. We're all hand,
Roger. I got it. Kilo Juliet 5, Golf Victor, Quebec. Couldn't read my handwriting. And then there was a station ending in Bravo. Fill that call.
November 8, Zulu X-Ray Bravo.
November 8, Zulu X-Ray Bravo. John in Ohio, I got you in there, stand by. And then there was a November 4, Whiskey Lima Charlie. Oh, hang on a second. Doggone, I didn't, okay, there we go. November 4, Whiskey Lima Charlie. I got you in there, Bill. Oh, I got you in there twice, Bill. Sorry about that. I wrote it down twice. All right, anybody else I missed? Come with your call sign. Kilo Charlie 1 station. Try that again. Kilo Charlie 1. Give me that suffix one more time. Kilo Echo something? Is it Kilo Charlie 1, Kilo Echo question mark? Kilo Charlie 2, Victor Echo Bravo. Let me see here. Hang on a second. Kilo Charlie 2, Victor Echo Bravo. Is that a QSL? Kilo Charlie 2, Victor Echo Bravo. Is that a Roger? Okay, that was a tough one. Kilo Echo 2, Charlie Victor Bravo. QSL? I'm listening. If you're listening on the live stream, there's gonna be a delay, and we're gonna walk on each other. So try to listen. Listen to me on the radio, and so that I can hear you back right away. Is it Kilo Echo 2, Charlie Victor Bravo, Roger? Okay, I know I can't hear him out there anymore, so I think that's right. Yeah, I bet that's right because it's Eaton, I think. So we'll try that. Okay, I'm going to stop there, and I'm going to go back to Cody, who's mobile. Kilo 3, Kilo Lima Bravo. Come on in, Cody. How are you tonight?
Hey, Kevin, can you still hear me? K3KLB Mobile.
Yeah, I got a good copy on you. About an S5. Good audio. Over.
Yeah, good deal. Just running running 5 watts here on the 891, and actually traveling on I-80 westbound, heading back home. Was out all weekend doing some POTA and some trout fishing. It was opening weekend for trout season there on Saturday. Over.
Oh, nice job. Sounds like a lot of fun. And you peaked out about an S6 on that last transmission. So rolling down the road, and you're doing a great job. Steve's got no copy on you. Over.
What was that again?
Steve's not hearing you at all. I got a good copy on you, though. You got good audio, good signal here on your 5 watts.
Okay, yeah, roger. I think I worked Steve there a while ago. I think he hunted me at the park, if I remember correctly there.
Oh, score. Okay. Well, so you're on your way home for the week, right?
Yep, yeah, I'll be home in a couple of hours, just heading down the interstate, and I'll be looking for dinner here soon. But yeah, I wanted to make sure I tuned into the net, because I'm always driving to work or at work whenever it's going on. So glad I could get in here.
Absolutely, and your 5 watts is doing great mobile. So good job, good audio, good signal on every transmission. Thanks for stopping in, Cody. Good to hear from you.
Hey, thanks, Kevin. Yeah, you sound like you're running the KW. You're 5.9 plus out here.
Roger. Well, maybe let me see what I am running. I'm 50 watts, 50 whiskey here. So good. Glad you got good ears on that too. You can hear me good. So, all right, Cody. Thanks again. Drive safe, and we'll catch you later.
Hey, 73 Kevin. K3 KLB.
Roger, that was Kilo 3, Kilo Lima Bravo, my KLB brother out there, and he's 5 watts mobile and out of Pennsylvania, and we'll say 7-3, and we'll go to the top of the list, Gene, Kilo 4 Golf November Echo. Come on in, Gene, how are you tonight?
Kilo 0, Kilo Lima Bravo, K4GNE. Evening, Kevin. Everybody on the net, how you doing?
Doing well. You got a great signal, about an S7. What are you running for power, over?
9 watts right now, and I'm on the G90 on my 20-meter dipole. Over.
Oh, it's doing a great job. You're right at a good solid 5.6 56. You want to go ahead and drop her down? I bet you can go to 1 and I can hear you, over.
Roger that. Stand by.
Okay, I'm listening.
K0 KLB, K4GNE.
Yeah, you're 5454. Good audio.
Hey, that's at 1 watt. Well, it's working again, Kevin.
Yeah, it's doing a great job. Man, you sound like we could talk all night, over.
Roger that. Hey, by the way, 2 weeks ago, I couldn't get in. It was so noisy. But I was doing some POTA just before the net, and there was a guy, I think he was in Oklahoma. Yeah, Oklahoma. And I was trying to get him. He said, stand by, folks. I'm going to shut down for a while. I got to go to the QRP net.
I know who that was. If he was in Oklahoma, that was Richard. He just checked in on line 12 in the net there, over.
Hey, that reminded me. I better move, too.
That's awesome. All right, yeah, buddy. Yeah, Richard, he holds the net, and he loves doing a lot of parks on the air, and he's got some great antennas down there. It's amazing the audio he has coming off of those. So, well, thanks for stopping by, Gene, with your 1 watt on your G90, over.
Roger that. And thanks again, Kevin, as usual, and have a good rest of the week. Oh, have a good week, actually. K4GNE, clear.
QSL, great audio, good signal. Man, you just sound like you're running 100 watts there tonight, Gene. Good job. All right, we'll break with Kilo November, Kilo 4 Golf November Echo, Gene in Virginia, 1 watt, and we'll say 7-3. We'll move on to the Star, the big book publisher, Walt, Kilo 4 Oscar Golf. Oscar, come on in, buddy. How are you tonight?
Doing great, Q900. I don't think I've had this one on for the net, so I wanted to come in at 10 watts with that. And I've been out all day out on Cape Cod and just got back to Rhode Island. I didn't rush home so I could make it to this. But here we go, 10 watts.
QSL 10 watts. And are you out on the beach, or where are you at? What's your location, over?
I'm back at the house here in Rhode Island.
Okay, Roger. And what antenna you got set up there?
I have an inset halfwave and an inverted V.
Okay, yeah, your signal's actually getting a little better. It's between an S3 and an S4 on the 10 watts, and Steve's hearing you down there in South Carolina. He's got a 5.7 copy on you down there, over.
Oh, that's epic, Because on the next kilometer, we'll take her to 5.
Okay, go ahead, I'll listen.
Okay, Kevin, that's 5 watts, 5 watts.
Yeah, the signal got better. We got good propagation between us now. You're about an S5, and you're a 55 in South Carolina.
Yeah, roger that. You got better as well. Okay, let me take her. I'll take her down to like 2 watts. Let's see if we can do that.
You can go ahead. You're 5.5 right now.
Hi, Kevin. There's 2 watts for you. 2 watts.
2 watts, easy copy, good audio. S3 here, and you're 5.7 in South Carolina.
All right, I'm gonna go down. Let me see. I don't know. I think I can get the 1 watt. Let me see. I'll be on the next go round. I'll take as low as I can.
Okay, go ahead, and you're an S4 right now.
That says 0 watts, if you can hear me.
I got a good copy, heard every word. You're 5.3 in South Carolina, and you're about a 5.4 here in Iowa. Over.
Roger that. Well, whatever 0 watts is on the Q900, that's where I'm at right now.
I have no idea. Would that be below a watt, less than a watt? Over?
Yeah, it's definitely less than a watt because it's at 0W.
All right, we'll just call it a half a watt, okay?
That works for me. That works for me. Did I get the ball going? That was my goal.
You did. You got the disco light going in the ham shack. Good job, Walt. Great to hear from you.
All right, let me take it up real quick and I'll get out of here.
Go ahead.
Hey, sorry about that. Back to 10 watts. I got to remember this radio. I haven't used it in a long time, and it's still on the battery. I've not even plugged in the power. Whatever the battery was, the power left in it when last time I used it, the battery held up as well.
Roger. Well, I think we must have hit it on the peak for propagation because your signal's dropped out about to an S3, and now it's building back up to an S5. So, hey, so what's the status on the book? Is it available? I saw that it was sold out. Is that a Roger?
Yeah, what you have to do is when you go on there, click remind me, and as soon as they get it back in, I'm hearing it's going to be the 11th of April, which is not far off. It's this week. They'll have more. They'll be available. And it will also, probably this week or early next week, will be available right away on Amazon and Amazon Prime, so you can get it real quick that way as well.
Okay, so April 11th, and it'll be available on Amazon here shortly as well in a week or so, Roger?
Roger that. It may be even sooner than the April 11th. It's there. Just go click on where it says a reminder or whatever, and if you get I think you get an email saying the book is available there.
Okay, yeah, we can, so click on Remind Me, so when they come into stock, they'll let you know that it's back in stock and they can purchase it then. So, all right, good job, Walt. Appreciate that. Your signal dropped out just a little bit there, so I'm kind of repeating it so anybody else that can't hear you can copy. So, congratulations on the book, and we wish you much success and look forward to getting one and seeing what's inside there. Over.
Yeah, thanks for that. That took a long time here, man. It's hard to hold everybody up. I know we got a lot of guys waiting. Thanks for everything. Thanks for everything you and Steve and Kevin. You guys are just awesome. Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar. 17 to everyone. Have a great night. I'm going to be listening in.
Roger. Steve's giving you the big wave, and we'll say 7-3, Walt. That was Kilo 4 Oscar Golf Oscar out of Virginia. Well, he's actually in Rhode Island tonight. Got down to a half a watt to Iowa. We'll say 7-3, and we'll move on here to Tennessee. Robert, Whiskey 0 Romeo Bravo Golf. Come on in.
Whiskey 0 Romeo Bravo Golf. 10 watts.
10 watts. Big audio, big signal between an S6 and an S7 tonight, Robert. What's your antenna?
I'm on an 80-meter long wire, about, well, starts at 10 feet and gets up to about 50 feet in the air.
Roger, and so yeah, you just almost bumped up against an S7, so good job on the audio and signal there. You want to go ahead, what's your radio? What radio are you on?
I'm on the FX4CR tonight. Propagation's getting a little worse. I heard you real clear a few minutes ago, and you're starting to fade on me.
Yeah, it's kind of just a little up and down, but let's get it while we can. So you're on the FX4CR 10 watts. Go ahead and let's halve the power. Let's go to 1. I think I should be able to hear you on 1 watt. Let's start there. Go ahead.
I'll go down to 1 watt.
Okay.
Whiskey 0 Romeo Bravo Golf at 1 watt. 1 watt.
Roger, heard every word. S4 on the 1 watt. Good audio. Go to half a watt, 500 milliwatts.
Whiskey 0, Romeo Bravo Golf at half a watt.
Yeah, easy copy, good audio. Still about an S3 on the half a watt. Go down lower.
All the way down, 1 milliwatt. Whiskey 0, Romeo Bravo Golf at 1 milliwatt.
Roger, 100 milliwatts, still between an S2 and an S3. Give me another round of audio so you can hear it on the live stream. Go ahead.
Whiskey 0, Romeo Bravo Golf at 1 watt.
Yeah, sounding good. Good audio, good signal on the 100 milliwatts. And your audio sounds good, too, on that FX4CR. Are you using the hand mic on that, over?
Yeah, this is the latest generation of the FX4CR with the better hand mic.
Yeah, Roger. I wish I had one of those, but I don't. So, but that's all right. I just use the internal mic, which does well for me. So, well, good job on the 100 milliwatts, Robert. Thanks for stopping by.
Thank you very much. And 7-3.
7-3, that was Robert out in Tennessee, Whiskey 0, Romeo, Bravo, Golf, 100 milliwatts with his FX4 CR radio. I've got one of those as well. There's a good little radios, and they're a lot of fun. And we appreciate you stopping by. We'll say 7-3, and we'll move on to Mark out in North Carolina. Good evening, Mark. Whiskey 4 Mike Papa Sierra. Come on in. How are you?
Okay, Kevin, great. K0 KLB in the net, W4MPS, Mark, near Raleigh, North Carolina. Good evening to you and to Steve and everybody else on the net. We're running 10 watts right now on the Elecraft KX3. How copy there, Steve, Kevin?
Yep, good audio, good signal, nice and clear. It's about an S656 over here in Iowa there, over.
Okay, great. Thank you for the S6. Last time we were using a 17-foot elevated vertical with two tuned radials. This week we're using a 71-foot non-resonant end-fed sloper, which is the antenna I use mostly at home. So I thought I'd give that a try and see what the comparison is. So back to you, Kevin.
Roger. All right, so that last go-round, we dropped to about an S555. I had somebody tuning up on you, so that kind of messed up the signal a little bit there. But your 10 watts is around an S5 on that last transmission, so go ahead and drop her down, and we'll see if we can hear you, over.
Okay, Roger, I'll do that. I didn't give you a report. You're a solid S8 and peaking at S9+, so nice signal with the 50 watts. So stand by. I'm going to drop it down to 5 watts.
Okay, go ahead. We're listening.
Okay, W4MPS, 5 watts. How copy?
Good audio, good signal. Still a nice 5.5 here at this end on the 5 watts, over.
Okay, we're going to 1 watt. Stand by.
Okay, we're listening.
W4MPS, 1 watt. 1 watt. How copy?
A 1 watt, still an S3. Heard every word. Good audio on the 1 watt. So go to half a watt, and we'll see what we can hear, over.
Okay, very good, Kevin. Fine business. I'm going to go to 100 milliwatts, and we'll see if you can copy me at 100 milliwatts. Stand by.
Okay, going for the gusto. Let's see if we can hear it. Go ahead.
4 MPS, 100 milliwatts. How copy?
Roger, I heard every word on the 100 milliwatts, Mark. Go ahead and give another round of audio so you can hear it on the live stream. Roger, you're just right on. You kind of faded out just a little bit towards the end there, but otherwise I was able to copy every word just right along the edge of my noise. But I was able to hear and pull out every word there, Mark. Over.
Okay, perfect, Kevin. That's great. Thank you. This is really great. All right, I appreciate it very much. I'm glad I got the lights going there, and we'll say 7-3 on this go-around, and we'll be listening for everybody else. So K0, KLB, and the net W4MPS will be clear. 7-3, everybody.
QSL Mark, great to hear from you. 100 milliwatts on his Elecraft to Iowa. And let's see, that was Whiskey 4 Mike Papa Sierra out of North Carolina. Great job. Good audio, good signal, Robert. Thanks for stopping by. Or excuse me, Mark. Sorry about that. Looking at the wrong line here. And we'll say 7-3. And I noticed my battery's starting to die on my remote, so it's I'm getting delayed on my activating my disco light here. But so we'll catch you later, Mark, and 7-3. And Tom, Pennsylvania, Whiskey Bravo 3, Echo Mike Echo. I probably should just leave this light on for Tom, but we'll turn it off. Tom, good evening. How are you tonight? Whiskey Bravo 3, Echo Mike Echo. Come on in, Tom. Are you out there?
WV3 EMA, yeah. Kind of rough conditions tonight here. That's to about 5-4 on the Yaesu FT991A tonight. Running 10 watts with the ZS6 BKW. So how copy, Kevin?
Roger, Roger. Well, you're about a S4 to S5 on my meter here, and Steve says you're a 2-2 rifle shot into South Carolina. Over.
Hey, that's awesome. I like the new reporting system there. I wasn't sure in the past whether I was getting the word or the signal report. So anyway, let me take it down to 5 watts. That's as low as I can go tonight here.
Okay, go ahead. We're listening, Tom.
Okay, here we are at 5 watts. How copy, Kelly?
Still an S4 on the 5 watts. Over.
Okay, back to 10. That's all I have. Anxious to get my hands on a copy of Walt's new books and a little warmer weather and get out in the backyard and play. So anyway, 7-3s everyone. Have a good net, and we'll catch you next week. WV3 EMA.
Roger, Tom. Great audio signal on that last transmission, S555. And you're sounding good on the ZS6 BKW antenna out there. And appreciate you stopping by. That was Whiskey Bravo 3 Echo Mike Echo. Tom in Pennsylvania got down to 5 watts, and we'll say 7-3. And next is Colorado, Kilo Foxtrot 0, Oscar Romeo Romeo. Come on in, James. How are you?
Hey, we're doing real well. We got snow on the ground. I'm using my FT710. I'm on 10 watts, 10 whiskey. I'm using my brand new fabricated, I made in my shop, drive-on tilt-over mast base with a 10-foot mast and an alpha antenna in a vertical array. Over.
Wow, okay. Well, you've been working hard. You're sounding great. Got good audio and good signal, S7 here. And Steve's hearing you in South Carolina. He's got you about a 5-3 out there. So good job on your 10 watts. You want to try 5 and we'll listen for you?
Roger, Roger. This is Kilo Foxtrot 0, Oscar Romeo Romeo on 5 whiskey. 35 miles west of the Mile High City at 8,000 feet.
Roger, James. Good audio, good signal. Heard every word. We're out about 5-4-54 into Iowa here, and Steve's hearing you also out in South Carolina. He's got you about a 3-3 out there. Over.
Roger, Roger. Thanks for all you do. Thank you for all you do. 73 from Colorado.
QSL, James, can you go lower than 5, or is that as low as it'll go?
5 whiskey. 5 whiskey is as low as the 710 will go. Over.
Roger that. Okay, gotcha. All right, well, hey, 5 watts is all you need because he sounded good here into Iowa. So thanks, James, for stopping by, and we'll say 7-3. That was Kilo Foxtrot 0, Oscar Romeo Romeo out of Colorado, 5 watts. And we'll say 7-3, and Ken in Alabama's up next, Kilo Bravo 4 X-Ray Tango. Come on in, Ken. How are you?
Kilo Bravo 4 X-Ray Tango at 10 watts. 10 watts. Over.
Good audio, good signal, 5-5-55. Ken, sounding good. Over.
Okay, here's 5 watts. 5 watts.
Yeah, no worries. Easy copy on the 5 watts as well. Over.
Okay, here's 1 watt. 1 watt.
1 1 watt, still about an S3. I heard every word, over.
Okay, hold on. Okay, here is 500 milliwatts. Okay.
Roger, heard every word on the half a watt, just above my noise on 500 milliwatts, Ken, but I heard every word. Steve's got no copy on you, over. Yep, I heard every word on your 100 milliwatts. Heard every word there, Ken. Go lower. I heard you 50. I heard you say 50 milliwatts. I heard every word, Ken. I think you said 10. I think you said 1010. Give me another round of audio on that. 2020. I heard 2020, right? All right, I copied the Roger on the 20 milliwatts. You want to try and go lower?
That's as low as I'm set up to go. I'm back up, anyway, I'll say 7:30, and it's not unusual that Steve and I can't hear each other, but anyway, y'all have a good night, and 7:30.
Roger, Ken, and just so everybody knows, what attenuator are you using tonight, over?
It's Pacific antenna.
It's the Pacific antenna attenuator there, Roger?
That is correct. It comes from the company, Pacific Antenna, and it's got a bunch of resistors and switches, and it makes it real easy to, if you've got a 5-watt radio, it makes it real easy to dial it down.
QSL, roger that. And that information, folks, is in the description on the live stream. If you go down on the description part, there's a couple attenuators that Ken uses, and one of them is the Pacific antenna one that he's using tonight. So that's in the description if anybody's interested in those. Thanks, Ken. I appreciate you stopping by. Great job on your 20 milliwatts to Iowa. And we'll say 7-3, Kilo Bravo 4 X-Ray Tango. And have a good night there, Ken. Thanks for stopping by. And there's Bill in Virginia, November 4 Whiskey Lima Charlie. Come on in, Bill. How are you?
Good evening, Kevin. M4WLC here. Got you about a 5657 with some QSB going on. How do you copy?
I got a good copy. Heard every word. About an S4 to S5 on the peak there. Over.
Roger. Don't know if I'm going to be able to drop down to 0%, but I'll give 5% a chance. Give me a second.
Okay, go ahead. We're listening.
All right, down to 5%.
Easy copy. S3. Go lower. Give me another round of audio, over. Bring it up to 1%. Yeah, that helped. That 1%, I was able to pull every word out. The half a watt was just a little too far into the noise, over. Yeah, I got a copy on that now this time.
Roger. Well, I'm portable right now at a friend's house, and we had dinner here and working on a couple projects. But I'm glad I was able to jump in, and 73 to you and Steve and everybody out there. This is N4WLC saying 73 and back to net.
QSL, Bill, great job being portable out of Virginia, November 4 Whiskey Lima Charlie, and got down to half a watt. We'll say 7-3, and have a good night. And we'll move on to Richard down in Oklahoma, Kilo Juliet 5 Golf Victor Quebec. Come on in, Richard. How are you? Did we lose Oklahoma? Richard, you still out there? We might have lost Oklahoma in the propagation. KJ5, Golf Victor, Quebec. Are you still out there, Richard? Something might have come up. He might have had to walk away from the radio. So we'll circle back to you, Richard, and we'll move on to John in Colorado, November 8, Zulu X-Ray Bravo. Come on in.
Recheck.
Kilowatt. Lovely Bravo. This is November 8 Zulu X-Ray Bravo in Ohio. And again, thanks for running the net. We're doing 5 watts here tonight. And not sure if Steve can hear me or not, but for some reason I'm having a hard time getting down to Steve down there in South Carolina. Back to you, XP.
Roger. So you're in Ohio tonight, John. Is that a Roger?
That is a Roger.
All right, let me get that updated. They had you in Colorado, so I got that changed to Ohio. It was November 8, Zulu X-Ray Bravo. I got that correct, right?
That is correct.
Okay, very good. And so give me your antenna and power there again. Over.
Well, we're doing 5 watts into a horizontal delta loop, about 200 feet out in the backyard. Over.
Okay, horizontal delta loop. It's doing good. You got good audio and good signal on the 5 watts. And what radio is that?
It's an ICOM 7610. Over.
Okay, and you got a good 5555, good audio into Iowa. You want to go lower? I'll listen for it.
Well, that's 1 watt on the 7610. Over.
Yeah, Roger. Easy copy, good audio, still an S3 on the 1 whiskey. Can you go lower than that? It is putting out, and if it's like the 7300, it's less than a watt on the 0% there, John.
Well, that's great to know, and I appreciate it. I guess Steve's not copying, so probably he's not to my southeast, definitely out to the west. So thank you, and J73, and thanks for running in that. November 8th, Zulu X-Ray Bravo.
Roger, John, and you're still on the 0%, Roger? Okay, well, listen to it on the live stream, and I heard every word, so it's still putting out, and you got good audio, good signal here. I heard every word there. Over.
Over, and thank you. We're back up to 10 watts. 73.
John. That was November 8, Zulu X-Ray Bravo out of Ohio, half a watt to Iowa, and we'll break with you and say 73. We're going to circle back up to Richard in Oklahoma. I heard him yell recheck. KJ5, Golf Victor, Quebec. Come on in.
Hey, man, I appreciate you picking me back up. You got down right to me and my antenna fell. My fishing pole collapsed. That wind's just giving me fits, Roger.
Oh, my gosh. Your S555, so you got your antenna back up. What antenna are you using tonight?
It's my little 20-meter vertical knockoff, my version of the Pullman Total Performer, Roger.
Ah, very good. Okay, it's a clone then, and of the vertical performer antenna. Good job. Well, it's working. And what was your power there, Richard?
I'm on 10 whiskeys, and I'm at US 11,769. So I'm gonna get
Roger. I had a little bit of QRM interfering there. So you want to try in 5 watts? I'll listen for you.
That's 5 whiskeys, Roger.
Yeah, still S555. Good audio, good signal on the 5 watts, Richard.
You know I love what y'all do. Just a special kids. I heard somebody about me though early on. Back it up and listen to it, Roger.
Yeah, Roger, that was Gene. He was the first check-in, and he said he had talked to you in the park, and you reminded him that you were headed over to the QRP Net, and it reminded him that he needed to go there, too. That was like 2 weeks ago. Over.
Oh, yeah, Roger, that. Yeah, that's what I was telling you. These guys, good talking to y'all.
Roger, Richard. Well, there was some QRM over that whole last transmission, so we're probably going to have to QSY. 7-3 there, Richard. Appreciate you stopping by. KJ5 Golf Victor, Quebec. And Steve, we're going to have to slide away there over?
Well, I went over there and tried to be polite, and he said there's a net everywhere, so he's not interested in moving.
What frequency is he? Must be on 1K above us, like 304?
He's on 302.
302, so he's bumping up in QRM in the maritime net as well. Okay, good for him. Well, we'll QSY, and everybody on the live stream, we're going to QSY. This is K0KLB. Follow us on the live streams to the next frequency. Is this frequency in use?
It's the frequency in use, KO4 GSM.
I don't see anybody spotted on Parks on the Air, so it looks like we're clear there. Is this frequency in use, K0KLB?
Is the frequency in use, KO4 GSM.
I'm not hearing anything, so I'm going to update net logger. So, yeah, that guy was really nice, QRM-ing us and the maritime net on 300 down there. So, just love guys like that. So, all right, this is K0KLB. We're going to resume the QRP net on 14.311. Give one more shout out. Is this frequency in use? And we're going to take it. I don't hear anything. All right, so this is Kilo Zero Kilo Lima Bravo. Hope everybody followed us on the live stream, and I updated net logger. And we just finished with Richard, and we just went through John. So Eaton, out in New York, Kilo Echo 2 Charlie Victor Bravo. I had a hard time hearing you at the beginning, but hopefully propagation might have improved. Are you still out there, Eaton? All right, Eaton, I heard your 4 watts. I heard every word on that, just above my noise, and you're a good signal, 5.5 into South Carolina, so you're hitting us both, Eaton. Over. Okay, go ahead. We're listening. Okay, I heard every word, but what was the power? What was the power? Did you say? Go ahead on the power again. 600 milliwatts. 600 milliwatts. Roger, Roger. I heard every word. Good job on that, Eaton. What's is that as low as you can go?
Yes, sir. That's as low as I can go on QSDX. Roger.
All right, you're on the True USDX, and what's your antenna, Eaton? Over.
Antenna is a vertical, Roger.
I didn't quite pull that out. Can you bring the power back up to your 4 watts again and give me the antenna again?
Roger, Roger. Quad down, vertical.
All right, you're on a vertical antenna. Well, hey, it's working great. I heard you on that 600 milliwatts, and you're doing a good job, Eaton. Nice job.
Thank you very much, gentlemen. Let me run out of here before the wife reaches the mountain there. Got to put that to work. 72, thanks for the net.
QSL 73, and that was Eaton in New York on his USDX, TRU-USDX radio, and I got down to 600 milliwatts, and I got the light on for him. So that was Kilo Echo 2 Charlie Victor Bravo, and that's the end of my list. And sorry, Steve, I kind of got a little long-winded there, but I'm going to hand it off to you, KO4 GSM. Take it away.
Roger, Kevin. don't know. Let me see what kind of copy you got. Yeah, you got a copy on me out there. I'm gonna start over here to the northeast tonight, starting over here towards Nova Scotia, New York, and that area. This is KO4 GSM, and I'm looking for your call sign for the QRP single sideband net. Spread them out. I'm going to pause for about 10 seconds and spread them out and take your time and give me that call sign, and we'll get you on the log. Come now.
Kilo Delta 9, Zulu, Sierra Lima.
Whiskey 1, Foxtrot, Yankee Golf.
All right, I got 3 of you in there. I got Kilo Delta 9, Zulu, Sierra Lima. Is that a QSL? And then Whiskey 1, Foxtrot, Yankee Golf. Yeah, I got a copy on you, Roger.
Thank you, Steve. W1FYG, Don in Connecticut. Stand by.
Okay, Don, stand by a second. And then there was a Kilo Delta 9, Oscar Charlie Lima, I believe it was. Is that correct?
QSL, Southwest Wisconsin.
Okay, I got 3 of you there on the log. And let me jump to the top here. Kilo Delta 9, and he's over there in Connecticut. Kilo Delta 9, Zulu, Sierra Lima. Come on in.
Kilo Delta 9, Zulu, Sierra Lima.
I've got you about a 4.4. You're just bumping the meter, about a S3 on the meter, Roger. Donald, are you in Connecticut?
Whiskey 1, Foxtrot, Yankee Golf. Confirming Connecticut, Charlie Tango.
Okay, I'm sorry. Kilo Delta 9, Zulu, Sierra Lima. And let me get this beam turned because I'm pointed to the northeast. That should bring you in right there. Come on in here, Michael.
Kilo Delta 9, Zulu, Sierra Lima.
Yeah, I got you about an S3, Mike, over here in South Carolina, Roger.
Kilo Delta 9, Zulu, Sierra Lima. This is Jeff in Wisconsin.
Okay, did I get the call sign right? Kilo Delta 9, Zulu, Sierra Lima, QSL? Yeah, the band is kind of up and down. You're over there near La Crosse. How much power are you running? What's your power?
10 watts in southeast Wisconsin.
Yep, you're about an S4 on the meter. Can you go lower?
Roger, running 7300.
You're just right above my noise with your 5 whiskey. Right above my noise. I can just barely hear you. You're about an S1 on the meter.
Gonna go lower.
Give me your power 3 times. Yeah, I got you 0. I got you 0 power. You're right there in the edge of my noise, but that got you in and got the light on there, Roger. Well, I'm running 75 watts on a beam pointed right over there towards La Crosse, so I'm hoping you're going to hear me. So anything else we can do for you? Bring your power back up so we can close it out.
Okay, how do I sound now?
Yeah, now you're 5 over 9.
Roger, thanks for the comeback and nice talking to you again.
And you go by Michael, or what do you go by?
Name's Jeff.
Okay, it's coming up as Michael D. Is that correct?
No, negatory. This is Jeff. Jeff in southeast Wisconsin.
Okay, the call sign, let me make sure I got the call sign right. Kilo Delta 9, Zulu Sierra Lima. Is that a QSL?
QSL, that's my call sign.
Okay, well, it's coming up as Michael D. in Wisconsin.
No, that ain't right.
All right, well, I'll try to correct it here in a moment, and we got you on the log, and I got you down to 0%, and it's going to be about 5. You say you were on a 7300?
Roger, 7300 with a vertical with radials, resonant on 10 meters, but I'm using a tennis unit.
Roger, roger. Okay, Jeff, hey, thanks for coming by and checking in, and we'll say 7-3, and let me go down here to, I don't know if Kevin's logging, or do you want me to log, Kevin?
So for some reason, the call sign came up wrong. I re-entered it for Jeff, and it came up right the second time. So line 15 is correct on Jeff now in Wisconsin, so you can go down to Don now, over.
Roger, roger. Okay, let me swing this beam back around here. As I'm pointed northwest, let me get back over here to Connecticut, over there where all the good cigars are. Whiskey 1, Foxtrot, Yankee Golf. Come on in, Don.
Good evening, Steve. Good evening, Kevin. Whiskey 1, Foxtrot, Yankee Golf in Connecticut. Just got home here, and I thought the net was over. I quickly ran to the radio and found you guys here, so glad everything is doing well. Just running 10 watts. 10 watts in the backyard is the end-fed half-wave. It's a very simple antenna up maybe about 22 feet. That's it for a center point. Whiskey 1, Foxtrot, Yankee Golf, 10 watts.
Wow, Don, you got a good signal. 5.5, 5.6 on the peak down here in South Carolina. Can you go lower?
Yeah, absolutely. Let me drop it down to 5. Stand by.
All right, standing by.
Okay, Steve, this is Whiskey 1, Foxtrot, Yankee Golf with 5 watts. 5 watts from Connecticut, over.
Yep, didn't change much. You're still 5.5, 5.6. Go ahead and go on down.
Okay, I believe this is going to be about 1 watt. This is about 1 watt here in Connecticut. Whiskey 1, Foxtrot, Yankee Golf, 1 watt.
Yep, you're 5.5. You're still 5.5, Don. Good signal.
This is about the lowest power that I can go here with the Icon 705 here. Whiskey 1, Foxtrot, Yankee Golf. This is QRP SSB Net.
You're S3 on the meter, but I can hear every word you're saying. And you're above the noise with an S3. And how much power is that? That's on the 705, correct?
QSL. I think it's maybe 1 watt or lower. I see 7 on the light tree, and this is for the traffic. We'll be good to go.
Hey, Don, bring your power back up so I can close it out with you. Yeah, that brought the light on for sure out there, and it brought the cat back, too.
There you go. All right, back up to 10 watts here. Whiskey 1, Foxtrot, Yankee Golf, 10 watts.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Kevin would know on the 705 what power that is all the way to the bottom, so I imagine that's 100 milliwatts. Is that correct, Kevin?
That's correct.
Good job, Don. We got you down for 100 milliwatts from Connecticut, and always, you guys check out their YouTube channel. I can't think of the name of it.
Oh my goodness, you forgot about the name of the show of nothing called Clubhouse?
There you go, Ham Radio Clubhouse. Man, my mind is kind of messed up tonight, Don, because I'm having to be really careful here because I got all these plates with the signal reports on it, and I got to have these things back before breakfast, Roger.
All right. Sounds like you got yourself some work to do there. All right, I got supper waiting for me. and then we're going to go check out Jason's Ham Radio 2.0 stream at 8 o'clock local time. So, and we're going to have a good cigar there for this evening. Thanks, guys. Full support and love here to everybody here and to all my fellow QRPers here. Whiskey 1, Foxtrot, Yankee Golf.
Hey, Don, always great, man, and I'll remember that next time. So, yeah, thanks for coming by and checking in. We got you on the log for 100 milliwatts. And let me go down the list here. Kilo Delta 9, Oscar Charlie Lima. Let me swing this beam back around because you're over there in Wisconsin, too. And that should be pretty close to you right there. How copy?
Kilo Delta 9, Oscar Charlie Lima. I have you 5-9, Steve.
How much power are you running tonight, Gail?
10 whiskey, 10 watts.
You're about an S3 to S4 on the meter right now. Can you go down to 5?
Roger, roger. Kilo Delta 9, Oscar Charlie Lima. This is 5 watts on the infed half wave, over.
Yep, Gail, you didn't change much. You're S4 to S5. How low can you go?
I can go 1 milliwatt.
Oh, go to 500 milliwatts and let me see if I can hear you. Yep, I got you 500 milliwatts. You're right above my noise, about an S2 on the meter. Go to 250 and let me see if I can hear you. Now I can hear you in there, but I can't make out what you're saying. So I think that probably the 500 milliwatts is probably going to be as low as you can go, Roger. Bring your power back up, Gail.
I'm back at 10 watts. Could I switch to a different antenna, please?
Yeah, and the antenna you switched to is not as good as the one you were on. Your S3, the audio is not as good than the first antenna.
Roger, roger. This is an off-center fed dipole that's up about 30 feet, and the other antenna is an in-fed half wave.
Okay, the one you're on now, is that the second one or the first one you used?
This is the second antenna.
Well, it's propagation then. You came up to about an S4.
Roger, roger. Let me flip back to the other one.
All right, standing by.
Kilo Delta 9, Oscar Charlie Lima, back onto the infed half wave.
Yep, you came up about one whole S unit. You're about an S5 now.
Oh, roger, roger. I suspected as much. I've played with this a little bit today, and it doesn't hear as well on the off-center fed, and it doesn't get out quite as much. Thank you for confirming that for me, Steve. I appreciate it. 73s and back to net.
Roger, roger, Gail. Thanks for coming by and checking in with us tonight. And go back and check the live stream, and you can hear the difference in the audio. They're about the 1 hour and 2.5 minute mark. And we'll say 7-3. That's Kilo Delta 9, Oscar Charlie Lima, and that's Gail. And we'll break with him. And Kevin, do you want me to try to pick up a few more?
Sure, go ahead if you want.
All right, I'm gonna get this beam pointed back to the northwest here. And this is KO4 GSM with the QRP single sideband net. Spread out the call signs and come with them now, and we'll get you on the log.
Kilo Alpha 8, Golf India Mike.
All right, there was a big pile up there. I got Kilo Alpha 8, Golf India Mike. Bill, hold on just 1 minute. There was a Kilo Fox 0 station. Fill that call.
Kilo Fox 0, Oscar Uniform Hotel. 0 GD.
Okay, and there was somebody in there with you. I got the Kilo Fox 0, Oscar Uniform Hotel standby. Who else was in there?
Whiskey 8, Golf Victor.
Was there a 0 station, a Kilo 0 station?
November 0, Victor Tango Yankee.
November 0, Victor Tango Yankee. I've got you stand by. Whiskey 8, Golf Victor. I'm pointed northwest, Jerry, and you're in Florida. But I heard you. Bill, let me pick these stations up. Let me jump back to the top of the list. Kilo Fox 0, Oscar Uniform Hotel. Come on in.
Hey there, Steve. This is Scott in Minnesota, KF0OUH. I'm like the fourth time checking in with you on the fourth radio. The addiction is real. I'm on a brand new, to me, I just made a QRP Labs QMX transceiver. They just got the firmware with the SSB
Yep, and the propagation is changing drastically. You started out at about a 5.7, 5.8, and then you dropped to a 5.3. It should be right on you right there with the beam. How copy?
Yeah, you're a good 5.8. How do I sound now?
Yep, you're 5.9 right now.
Outstanding. And I'm playing with the microphone and the gain setting, and hopefully, maybe I was overdriving just a little bit, but hopefully still sounding good. Over.
Oh, it's sounding great right now. You want to drop your power down?
Well, I can't. I've got kind of stuck with what I've got here. About 4 watts. Over.
Yeah, give me some more audio.
All right. Well, just for those listening, this is the QRP Labs QMX transceiver. QRP Labs typically had CW and digital only modes, and Hans from QRP Labs just released a beta firmware for the single sideband a few weeks ago, and so this is a small radio about the size of a deck of cards, and did my first POTA in it yesterday. Over.
Well, it's doing a fantastic job. 5.7, peaking 5.8, almost 5.9 at times there with the propagation. You want to drop your power down?
Nope. All I've got is the power it has, so I don't have a power to change. So about 4 watts is all I get either way. Over.
Well, it's doing a fantastic job, and that's nothing to be ashamed about there. 4 watts doing 5.7, 5.8 all the way to South Carolina. Roger.
Roger. Hey, great. Thanks for doing the net again today. Glad I could check in. Things were pretty crazy with the contest last weekend, so good to avoid that day. But have a great evening for you guys, and 73.
Hey, thanks for coming by and checking in, Scott. Good signal. And we got you down here. I'm going to put you down here for 4 watts. And let me swing this beam around here and go back down here to Florida. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait a minute. Hang on 1 second. I'm getting ahead of myself. Kilo Alpha 8 Golf India Mike. While I'm in the neighborhood, you got a copy on me over there, Bill?
Roger, Steve. Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra Mike from Kilo Alpha 8 Golf India Mike. You're 5.9 plus into Wisconsin.
Well, the propagation is changing, Bill. You're about an S4 right now.
Roger, Steve. Only running 500 milliwatts on the wattometer, 0.5 watts on the wattometer.
Wow, good signal. Can you go lower than that?
Negative, Steve. That's as low as I can go on the ICOM 7300.
Well, that's all you need to bring the light on there, Bill. You doing all right up there?
Roger. Are you doing okay? Did the storm hit you too bad?
Say again?
Did the storms hit you too bad? Just wanted to make sure the storms didn't hit you or affect you very badly.
No, we haven't had much rain at all, or much as far as a little bit of wind. We've been plagued with forest fires down here, Roger.
Oh, Roger. Yeah, I did hear about the forest fires that you guys were having. That's horrible. Hope you stay safe. Stay safe, Steve.
Hey, I appreciate it. Thanks for coming by and checking in. Always good to hear you, Bill. And We'll say 7-3. That's Kilo Alpha 8, Golf India Mike. And let me go down the list here. Let me get this beam pointed down here towards Florida so I can pick up my buddy Jerry. Whiskey 8 Golf Victor, and it's a long ride all the way back to Florida from Wisconsin. And that should be getting pretty close to you right there, Jerry. How copy?
No, I got a great copy on you. I've got I'm at 10 watts right now. I was hearing you fine off the side of your beam.
You're 5'8" right now. Jerry, how much power are you running? 10?
Yeah, I was at 10. I'm down to 5 now, Steve.
Yep, you're 5'7". Go lower, Jerry.
I'm going to jump all the way down to 0%, 500 milliwatts. I'm not hearing Kevin great. I'm hearing him kind of up and down, but as usual, I've always got a pretty good copy on you, Steve.
Yep. Are you at 500 now?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you faded a little bit, but I got a good copy on you.
Okay, I'm cranking it back up to, I'll put it up to about 4 watts. You ought to be able to hear me pretty good now.
Yeah, I got a good copy on you. All right, we got you down for 500 milliwatts. Hadn't heard from you in a while. You been busy?
Man, I'm so glad that the season here is done. We got all the northerners going home. The park's getting quiet. The activities are done. And school's going to be done pretty quick. I've been bus driving. And that's been driving me nuts. I mean, I like it, but it screws up my whole day and my whole week because I have a job again. But I've been enjoying that. But season's done. People are going home. I like the quiet time of year. Over.
Roger, roger. Yeah, you came up that time. You're about 5'8" here, and I got the beam pointed right at you down there in Florida, Roger.
Okay, very good. So thanks for picking me up. I wanted to try to get in before I went running in the house. I was sticking out for a little bit longer, but so thanks, Steve. We'll catch up with you later. Whiskey 8 Golf Victor, back to net.
Hey, Jerry, thanks for coming by. Good to hear your voice. That's Whiskey 8 Golf Victor. That's Jerry down there in Florida. And let me swing the beam back around here real quick and go back over here to Iowa. Jonathan over there in Burlington, Iowa. November 0, Victor Tango Yankee. Come on in here.
Yeah, just sitting here listening to the back and forth. N0BTY.
How much power are you running? You're about a 5'6" right now.
I'm running 100 right there. It sounds like my audio might be a little bassy. I'm going to drop it down to 5.
Yeah, your audio is real bassy.
Okay, we got the 5.
I got the 5 whiskey, and you're right in the edge of my noise there. What antenna are you using? Completely lost you now. Bring your power back up. I've completely lost you in the noise there.
All right, we're back up to about 50 watts. I dropped the processor out of the mic, so that helps it.
Yeah, I got about an S4 reading on you right now on your 50 watts, Roger.
Roger that. Not too good of a day today for low power. N0VT1.
Hey, Jonathan, thanks for coming by. And that's November 0, Victor Tango Yankee out of Iowa. And we're going to put him down for 5 watts. And I think that was the lowest he could go, but that I could still hear him. And let me real quick here pick up my friend Chris over there in Oregon if he can still hear me. Whiskey Alpha 7, Romeo Alpha Romeo. Come on in here.
Roger, Kilo Oscar, Florida, Oscar, Mike. Whiskey Alpha 7, Romeo Alpha Romeo. Still copy, Steve?
I got a copy on you S4 right now, Chris.
Yeah, you got a mighty good antenna. You got front to back, and it was great. I mean, you went from when you swung down toward Florida, almost unreadable, and now you're in S9. So nice antenna there, my friend. We're 5 watts, Oregon, Roger.
Yep, you're S4 right now on your 5 whiskey, Chris. 5 whiskey. And yeah, the antenna, it works just about as good. It actually works better than these paper plates that I've got, Roger.
Yeah, no problem. Yeah, it was really evident tonight. I haven't had a chance to see if I can hear Kevin. I tuned in when you were doing the call, so we'll see if we can contact Kevin. Well, I don't know if I'm going to hear him or not, but we will see. And I still want to get some attenuators for myself.
Roger, Roger. Yep, you're right in the edge of the noise right now. Hey, Chris, bring your power back up a little bit. How much power can you bring up?
Okay, 100 watts, how copy?
Yep, you're 5.6 right now.
Okay, yeah, real good. 100 right now. Okay, very good, Steve. Glad I could catch a beautiful signal from you tonight. We'll stay monitoring and see how we copy Kevin once he takes over there.
Hey, yeah, you got a great signal right now, 5.7, and good to catch you on the Parks on the Air this week a couple of times. I got you on my ham alert, so if I'm near the radio, I'll run up here and try to get you. So I'll say 7-3 and have a great rest of the week. That's Whiskey Alpha 7, Romeo Alpha Romeo. It's my buddy Chris out there in Shady Cove, Oregon. And with that, I'm going to send it back out to the cornfield.
And I'll get back to my paper plates. Back to you, Kevin.
Roger, Roger. Yeah, you got to disassemble them for breakfast, so don't waste any time there after the net and get them back in the cupboard. All right, this is Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo for the QRP Net. Chris out there in Oregon, I had about a 2-2 copy on you here, just right in and out of my noise there a little bit, but I could copy most of what you were saying. All right, this is Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo. We're going to continue taking check-ins. I'm still working on QRP stations. If there are any more out there, 10 watts or less, come with your call sign now.
Kilo Echo 1, Tango, Quebec. Sierra in Massachusetts.
Okay, there was a few of you in there. Kilo Echo 4 Golf Tango Quebec, stand by. Let me get you in there. Kilo Echo 4 Golf Tango Quebec. And stand by, Russell. And there was a Kilo Whiskey station. Fill the rest of that call. Well, maybe not a Kilo Whiskey. Maybe it was okay, there was a station ending in Sierra. Station ending in Sierra, come again?
Whiskey 2, Echo Lima Sierra.
Okay, there was two of you ending in Sierra, and the other one was oh man, what was the second station? Come again with the ending in Sierra.
Whiskey 2, Echo Lima Sierra. Whiskey 2, Echo Lima Sugar.
Roger, Roger. Okay, I had a mix-up there. I got Whiskey 2 Echo Lima Sierra. That's LaRon in New York. And then Brad up in Massachusetts ending in Sierra. Come with that call sign one more time, Brad. Gotcha. November 1, Delta X-Ray Sierra. Gotcha in there, Brad. Stand by. And there was a station ending in Tango. Come again? Oh, give me that one more time. I think I got the number 4 ending in Tango. Come again one more time. Okay, I got Kilo Mike 4, question mark Delta Tango, I think. Try again. Oh, you're right on the edge of my noise. Give me your call sign about 2 times and try it again. Roger, I got Kilo Mike 4 Oscar Delta Tango. Got it that time, Benjamin, in Florida. All right, stand by. And was there anybody else I missed?
Kilo 0, Lima Tango Hotel.
Quebec, Golf Tango.
Kilo 4 Tango Echo.
Okay, I picked up about 3 more of you in there. There was a Kilo Kilo 0 Lima Tango Hotel. Is that a Roger?
Roger, Roger, Roger. Kilo 0, Lima Tango Hotel.
All right, Lori, stand by. I got you on the log, and let's see, I'll get back to you. That was a, let's see, a Quebec Golf Tango station. Come again?
Hello, Kevin. It's Kilo Foxtrot 0, Quebec Golf Tango.
Roger, Roger. Got you in there, John. I thought I recognized that voice and that audio. And then there was a Kilo 4 Tango Echo, maybe?
Roger, Roger. QRP 5 watts. Haven't done QRP in years, and I'm in North Carolina, QSL.
All right. Good job, Charles. Got good audio here. KK4 Tango Echo, stand by. Was there anybody else I missed?
It is Kilo Bravo 1, Lima Uniform.
Kilo Bravo 1, Lima Uniform. Roger?
QSL.
All right, Darwin, stand by. Was there anybody else?
Kilo Quebec 4, Quebec Charlie Papa.
Kilo Quebec 4, Quebec Charlie Papa. Is Billy in Kentucky?
It sure is.
All right, good. Thanks, Billy. Stand by. I got you on the log. And was there anybody else I missed? Okay, there was a Kilo and a 4 and a Zulu. Try again.
Kilo Oscar 4, Zulu, Kilo.
Okay, I got Kilo Oscar 4, Zulu, Kilo, and what's the last letter? Question mark on the last letter. Golf. Okay, Ronald in Florida. Very good, Ronald. All right, I'm going to go back here and back to the top of the list here. Russell in North Carolina, Kilo Echo 4 Golf Tango, Quebec. Come on in. How are you tonight?
K0KLB from K4GTQ. Doing good. Running a little late tonight, but hey, I did manage to get in. Kevin running 10 whiskeys to check in now.
Roger, good audio, good signal. 5555 on the 10 whiskeys. And what's the antenna? You got something new?
Imagine we're running the 7300 with the in-fed half wave over.
Okay, well, it's doing good. You're still about an S5. Go ahead and drop your power, and we'll see how low you can go. Over.
Okay, that last transmission was at 5 whiskeys, just like this one.
All right, and about an S3 to S4 on the 5 whiskey.
All right, this is at 0% on the
QSL copied every word on the 500 milliwatts on the 7300. Good job, Russell.
Hey, you're sounding good here in North Carolina. I've got a good 8, 9, S8, S9 on you. Good audio. It's a shame I can't hear Steve. He's my neighbor, and I guess that's why. No copy, he said.
Roger. Thanks, Russell. About copied every word on that last transmission. You kind of got down in the noise a little bit, but other than that, good job on the half a watt out of North Carolina. That was Kilo Echo 4 Golf Tango, Quebec. And we'll say 7-3. And next on the list is LaRon in New York. Come on in. Whiskey 2 Echo Lima Sierra.
Whiskey 2 Echo Lima Sierra. Good evening, Kevin. Checking in with 5 watts, 5 whiskey. How copy?
I got a good copy, good audio, good signal, about an S4 to S5 on your 5 watts there, LaRon. And Steve's got a 5.9 copy on you. You're booming down there, over.
Roger. Thanks, Kevin. Definitely get some antenna work. Whiskey 2 Echo Lima Sierra checking in down to 2.5 whiskey, 2.5 watts, over.
Roger, heard every word. Still about an S4. Go lower.
Whiskey 2 Echo Lima Sierra down to half a watt. Whiskey 2 Echo Lima Sierra 500 milliwatts. I'll copy, over.
Easy copy, good audio. You're 5.9 down to Steve in South Carolina. Your audio did come up on my end, too. And you were about a 5.5 on that last transmission, over.
Copy. Yep, back up to 5 watts. Yeah, did some antenna work. I got some more radios down on the ground and definitely trying to make it work. Sounds like I'm sounding good. Whiskey 2 Echo Lima Sierra, second in, over.
You bet. And sounding good. Go back down to the 500 milliwatts, Ron. I want to get another round of audio on that again.
Whiskey 2 Echo Lima Sierra 500 milliwatts. How copy, over.
Yeah, easy copy, great audio. You're 5.5 in South Carolina on the half a watt. So good job, LaRon. You can bring your power back up if you want to. You don't need to, but you're sounding good. Listen to yourself on the live stream. Over.
Yep, I think I'm losing you, Kevin. Yep, Whiskey 2 Echo Lima Sierra, running a G106, running a vertical DX Commander, checking in, back to 5 watts, over.
Roger, LaRon. Thanks for stopping by. Great job. I heard every word on your half a watt, and good audio, good signal, over.
Copy. Thanks so much, Kevin. Hi, Steve. Good to hear you. Whiskey 2 Echo Lima Sierra, 73.
73, LaRon, out of New York. Whiskey 2 Echo Lima Sierra. Great job. And we'll break with you and move on to Brad in Massachusetts. November 1 Delta X-Ray Sierra. Come on in, Brad. How are you?
Doing well, Kevin. Over?
Yeah, Roger. We were about 5.55. What's your power and antenna tonight, Brad? Roger, copy the 5 watts off center fed dipole. You're about an S3 on the bottom end, and you're about an S4 to 5 on the top end of your signal, over.
Okay, I think I can drop it down to 500 kilowatts. I'm using an ICOM 7300.
Okay, go ahead. Roger, Brad, give me another round of audio. I hear you. Just give me another round, over. Roger, you started out about an S2 right above my noise, and you peaked out about an S3 to S4, and you kind of up and down a little bit, but I pretty much copied 95% of that last transmission, Brad. Roger. Bring your power back up, and we'll close it out, Brad. Yeah, Roger, back up to about an S5 on the 10 whiskey. Steve's hearing you in South Carolina about a 5.55 there, Brad.
Oh, that's great. Hello, Steve.
He's giving you a wave back there, Brad. Well, hey, great job. Thanks for stopping by, and good job on the half a watt to Iowa, over. 73. That was our good friend Brad in Massachusetts. November 1 Delta X-Ray Sierra. Got down to a half a watt and into Iowa, and we'll break with him and say 7-3 and move on to Florida down here. Kilo Mike 4 Oscar Delta Tango. Benjamin, come on in. How are you?
Hey, good evening to you and the group there, Kevin. 19 watts here in Florida with the cold brew gospel on the Tactical Mini with a FX4CR.
Okay, Roger, your FX4CR, and you peaked about an S5 and around an S3 on my signal on this end, though. And Steve's hearing you in South Carolina as well. He's got you about a 5.5 down up there, over.
We're going down to 5 whiskey.
Okay, go ahead. I'll listen.
5 whiskey, Kilo Mike 4 Oscar Delta Tango.
Yeah, heard every word. Good audio. Still about an S3 on the 5 watts. Go ahead and go lower. Give me another round of audio. What was the power again? I heard you say 1. Is it 1 watt, 1 watt? Okay, 1 watt. Yeah, you're just kind of in and out of my noise, and Steve's hearing you a little better down there. I think I heard you say half a watt. Is that a Roger? Yeah, you're right in the edge of my noise. I can't barely pull it out, but I did hear you say half a watt there. Over.
About half a milliwatt.
Yeah, Roger, that's, it was, like I said, right on the edge of my noise, but I was able to hear you there and pull it out. But from Florida this time of night is pretty kind of touch and go for me, so I'm glad we made it work for you. Over.
Roger, hey, I appreciate you taking the call. Yep, right as the sun goes down, I lose everything here in Florida. But hey, thanks, Kevin. Kevin, good to you in the group, and we'll catch you next time.
QSL. Great job, Ben. Thanks for stopping by. That was Kilo Mike 4, Oscar Delta Tango out of Florida, making it half a watt right on the edge there, but he did get through on the half a watt to Iowa. And we'll say 7-3. And next up is Colorado, Lori, Kilo 0, Lima Tango Hotel. Come on in.
Roger. It's Kilo 0, Lima Tango Hotel. I am located in Colorado. I'm up at 9,000 feet, running 10 watts right now.
Well, good evening, Lori. You're 10 watts, awesome signal, and good audio. Very nice audio, about an S7. What's your radio and antenna? Over.
Yeah, I've got a ICOM 7100. The antenna is a Skyleaf up in the trees, and it's an 80-meter length, so it's 300. And it is a homebrew ladder line. It's about 4 inches apart. Comes in the house to a balanced line tuner and then to the radio, so we can tune anywhere from 6 to 80 meters.
Very nice. Great job, Lori. Your signal peaked out about an S6. A little bit of QSB took you down to about an S3, and then you came back up. So we got a little bit of QSB propagation between us. Let's go ahead and drop the power while we're on the peak here. You want to go to 5 watts, and I'll listen for you?
Okay, Roger. This is K0LPH at 5 watts.
Yeah, good audio. Great signal. S7, actually, on that last transmission. Go down to 1 watt.
Okay, K0LPH at 1 watt, 1 whiskey.
I heard every word. Good audio. S5. Does that go down to like 0%?
Yes, it goes to 0. Let me give that a try. Hold on.
Okay, go ahead and I'll listen for you. I heard it. You dropped quite a bit. You're right on the edge of my noise. I'm going to give it just a few seconds here while I'm talking to let propagation come back up. I want to hear another round of audio on that 0%. So go ahead and let me listen for it again.
Okay, this is K0LPH at 0%, K0LPH.
Yeah, there you go. You came right back up to about an S4. And Steve's hearing you out in South Carolina. He's got a 3.3 copy on you right now on that last transmission. So nice job, Lori. I'm going to put you down for half a watt on that 7100. I don't know for sure what 0% is on that, but we'll just call it half a watt because it's probably less than a watt. Roger?
Okay, yeah, I don't know how to indicate whether it's a half a watt or what, but it was 0%. Right now I'm back up to 5%.
Yeah, Roger. And so it's, I'm just going to, on the 7300, the 0% is less than a watt. It's around a half a watt. So I'm just going to, you're running the 7100 ICOM, so I'm just going to say it's probably doing about the same thing. Don't know, but we'll just give you credit for that. And we got the disco light. We're celebrating your less than a watt transmission from Colorado to Iowa. Great job.
Thank you. Yeah, I just bumped into this net and listened to you a bit a couple of weeks ago and remembered to come back and check in today. So very good. Thank you very much. K0LPH.
No, Roger, Laura. And you know about the live stream on YouTube, Roger?
I saw something on the website about that, but I haven't tried to check into that yet.
Okay, well, you can hear your audio and listen to our QSO here on the live stream on YouTube. The live stream channel is called QRP Net Livestream. Again, QRP Net Livestream. And you can go there, and you checked in around the hour and 33-minute mark. So you can just kind of fast forward to there and listen to our QSO, Roger.
Okay, I actually missed missed most of that. You really faded out on me there. I don't know if you can hear me now, but thanks a lot. K0LTH.
All right, Lori, go to my QRZ page for Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo, if you can hear me. My QRZ page, scroll down a little bit, and you'll find the quick link to the YouTube channel. Over.
Roger. And by the way, we have seen your video on your wagon train dipole, and we love it.
Well, thank you. I appreciate you watching. That was a fun experiment to do with those two wagons. That was a lot of fun. Thanks for watching. I appreciate that. And we'll say 7-3, Lori. Thanks for stopping by. And a half a watt out of Colorado. That was Kilo Zero Lima Tango Hotel. And we'll say 7-3 and move on to John, another Colorado station. I know he's on the Zygu X6100. Kilo Foxtrot Zero, Quebec Golf Tango. Come on in, John. How are you?
Oh, hello, Kevin. And Steve, if you can hear me, you are correct. This is the Zygu X6100, and I'm on a 5 whiskey check-in today. Do you copy?
Yeah, big audio, good signal, S7 on your 5 watts. And what's the antenna?
I'm just running the NFED sloper, the 60-foot sloper tonight. Over.
Okay, roger that. And Steve's hearing you about a 4.4, 44 into South Carolina. And the propagation to Colorado's kind of up and down right now, so hopefully we'll hit you on the peak. If you want to go ahead and drop her to 1 watt, we'll listen for you.
Okay, Kevin, this is KF0QGT on 1 whiskey, how copy?
Yeah, S5, easy copy, good audio, go to half a watt. Yeah, easy copy. Still an S3, good audio. Go to 100 milliwatts.
Well, here is 100 milliwatts, KF0QGT. Back to that.
Yeah, easy copy again. Good audio, 100 milliwatts. Heard every word. Easy, real easy audio and good copy. Over.
Okay, Kevin, I brought it back up to 10 whiskey. Thanks again for running the net. Yeah, the bands have been up and down. You were getting about a 5.7 when you were talking on this go-round. Over.
Yeah, and you're up to a 5.7 now as well. So, and Steve's got a 55 copy. I think he had a 33 on your 100 milliwatts out there. So he was copying you too out there. Over.
Oh, that's just crazy. Who would think, 100 milliwatts or 1/10 of a watt would actually make it across the country. So, well, thank you guys again for running the net. I'll be sure to tune in the live stream. And, congratulations on that certificate that I saw you post on Facebook. Over.
Oh, Roger, thanks. That was a fun contest. They held it in August, and I hope some more of you SSB guys can join that event, I guess. And it's let's see, I think it's the 3rd week of August on a Sunday for 4 hours, and try and make as many calls as you can. And you get extra points if you make contacts, if you call CQ and you talk to folks that are calling you as QRP stations too, so you get a little more extra points there. So it was a lot of fun, and hopefully you guys will join us this year in August. There. Over.
Roger. Yep, nope. I'll mark it on the calendar and kind of keep a watch for it, and look forward to doing more QRP work. So this is KF0QGT. I won't tie up the net any longer and let you get back to other folks. Thanks again, and 7-3.
Thanks, John. Great to hear from you. And I'll post more stuff as the time gets closer there on the Facebook group, too. So thanks, John. Good to hear from you again. Kilo Foxtrot Zero, Quebec Golf Tango. Good audio, great signal on 100 milliwatts into Iowa tonight. We'll break with you. And there was a Kilo 4 Tango Echo. Charles in North Carolina. Come on in.
Thanks a lot. Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo. I believe it is Kilo 4 Tango Echo. Name is Chuck. And I've actually ran QRP years and years ago in a contest. I'm running 5 watts, and I've been trying to figure out how to go lower, and I can't. I'm running a Yaesu FTDX 1200 into an inverted V for 20, 40, and 80 up about 80 feet in the air. QSL.
Yeah, Roger. Great audio, great signal. About a 5.7 on the peaks there, Charles, on your 5 watts. Sounded like 100 watts here. Over.
Oh, no. I I can turn it up to 100, and typically I run a KW, but I heard your net when I was scanning by, and I said, you know what, I could try I can go to QRP, and I've actually won the Alabama QSO Party QRP back when I lived there, but now I'm up in North Carolina. But I only run in inverted Vs at the moment. The tower project is coming, so we'll get there. Right now we only have the base done, so we got to get the rest of it to get the C4XL up in the air. But anyway, I just thought I'd jump in. This has been really nice to listen to, and I've listened to everybody. I can even hear the 100 milliwatts, and so that was great. So look forward to doing some QRP contesting. I did win the North Carolina QSO Party this year with high power. Maybe I'll go to QRP next year. K0KLB, KK4T.
Roger, Charles. Hey, that antenna's doing great, that inverted V. A solid S555 on that whole transmission. And obviously you got good ears, too, because you're hearing those 100 milliwatt stations, too. So, that inverted V is doing a great job for you. And your audio sounds good here in Iowa as well. So thanks for stopping by. And you know about the live stream on YouTube, Roger?
Roger. Yeah, I know about it, and we'll take a look. But right now, I just kind of listening and about to call it quits, so I got to go take care of some business. But anyway, pleasure to hear the net. Pleasure to meet you. Thanks a lot for everything, and look forward to catching up with you again. Kilo 0, Kilo, Lima, Bravo, and everybody else on the net. Kilo 4, Tango, Echo 73.
Roger. Well, if you do get to the live stream, you checked in around the hour and 39 minutes, 1 hour, 39-minute mark. So you can just fast forward right to that timeline, and you'll be able to hear our QSO. Thanks, Charles, for stopping by out of North Carolina. Kilo 4 Tango Echo, 5 watts to Iowa with great audio and signal. And we'll say 7-3. And next on the line is Darwin in Vermont. Kilo Bravo 1, Lima uniform. Come on in. Did I lose Vermont? KB4, or excuse me, KB1, Lima uniform. Come on in, Darwin. Oh, you're way down in my noise there, Darwin. Just real light copy. I've lost him, Steve. I can barely pull him out. Do you want to try and work him down there? Over. Go ahead, recheck.
This is KO4 GSM. You got a copy on me, Darwin?
Yes, I do. You're coming in here real good. Kevin was coming in earlier, really nice, but he dropped right off also up here in Vermont. So I'm operating 5 watts with a ST817 into a NSAT antenna.
Well, the band is up and down. You're between 5.3 and 5.5 right now.
Okay, I'm operating 5 watts, and that's good enough for me. I know how it goes as we just drop it lower,
Can you go lower?
Oh, yeah, I can go lower.
Go ahead and go for it. I got a good copy on you.
I'm down to 2.5 watts. 2.5 watts.
You're an S4. S4 on the meter, Roger.
Roger. I'll go down to 1 just a second.
All right, standing by.
This is 1 watt. 1 watt.
Yep, you're S3. S3 on your 1 watt, Roger.
Oh, very good. This is half a watt.
Yep, it didn't change much, Darwin. You're an S3 on the meter on your half a watt, and that got the line going into cornfield, Roger.
Okay, thank you very much, Steve, for picking me up. I really like to talk to Kevin, but maybe next time.
Hey, thanks for coming by and checking in. And that's Kilo Bravo 1, Lima uniform. That's Darwin up there in Vermont. And with that, I'll send it back out to Kevin to K0KLB. Back to you, Kevin.
Roger. Thank you for pulling him out. He was right on my noise. I could barely hear him there. So, and Vermont is pretty. It's either there or it's not there this time of night. Usually it's pretty strong, and it can change in like 5 minutes. So it's just kind of that time of night for me to Vermont. because I listen to Vermont a lot on the SDR out there, so I kind of have an idea of what propagation is this time of night. So thanks, Darwin. Thanks for stopping by. And we're going to say 7-3 and move on to Billy in Kentucky, Kilo Quebec 4, Quebec Charlie Papa. Come on in.
Hey, this is Kilo Quebec 4, Quebec Charlie Papa. Appreciate you letting me jump in here on this QRP net. Not sure what all is going on here. I'm pretty new to the HS.
Well, good evening, Billy, and welcome aboard. You've got a booming signal and audio. You're S9, 59 into Iowa. And what we do here is folks check in, and we find out what their power and antenna is, and then we turn the power down and see how low you can go. Roger?
Roger, roger. That all sounds great. Look forward to it.
All right, so you're up right now. So what's your power and what's your antenna right now? Over.
Running a 991A with 100 watts. Have a G5R Junior, I think is what it is, inverted V.
All right, copy that. So go ahead and drop your power down to about 20 watts, 20 whiskey, and then I'll listen for you and give you a signal report and see what we can hear. Over.
All right, just give me just a second.
Okay, go ahead. You're 59 S9 right now on my meter. Over.
All right, that's 20 watts.
Okay, 20 watts still sounds about like your 100 watts. Still about an S9, just between an S8 and an S9 on the 20 watts. So go down to 10 watts. We'll just continue to have the power and half the power. And so go to 10 watts, and we'll listen for you there.
All right, there's 10 watts.
S7, 57, good audio. Go to 5 watts.
Here we go with 5 watts.
I heard every word. Good audio. S5, 55. And can you go lower than 5 watts, or is that the bottom?
That's all I got, as low as it goes.
Yeah, and you got good audio, good signal. 5, 55. You're sounding good here in Iowa. Over.
I appreciate it. And I did get your YouTube live channel pulled up, so look forward to following you all and keeping up with everything.
Awesome, great. We appreciate that. And so make sure you go back and listen to your audio, starting out on 100 and going down to 5 watts, and you'll be able to hear what we did, and you're sounding good there, Billy.
I appreciate it. KQ4QCP, and I'll be clear.
Roger. Thanks again for stopping by. That was Billy in Kentucky, KQ4, Quebec Charlie Papa. And just as a kind of an example there, Billy started out at 100 watts and dropped to 20, and there really wasn't that big of a difference between the two. It dropped maybe a half of an S level on my end anyway. So that's just kind of a testament for the guys who run the Zygo G90 at 20 watts. And they're trying to decide, do I need a 100-watt radio or will a 20-watt radio do just as good? And that kind of is a good comparison there of, at least between me and Billy anyway, that 20 watts to 100 watts is not that big of a difference. So anyway, just wanted to mention that. I happened to notice that when he dropped to 20 watts, it sounded about the same. Anyway, I've rambled on long enough. This is Kilo Zero, Kilo Lima Bravo. We'll break with Billy and say 7-3, and we're going to head down to Florida. Let's see if we can pull Ronald out of Florida. KO4 Zulu Kilo Golf. You still out there? I hear you there, Ronald. Good job. You're between an S3 and an S4. What's your power? Over.
I'm running about 6 watts right now, 650s right now.
All right, 6 watts. It's doing a great job, actually, coming out of Florida this time of night for me. And you want to go ahead and drop it down? Over. Okay, go ahead. Okay, I think I heard you say 3 watts, but you went way down in my noise there. And I know Steve's hearing you about a 5.3. Do you have a better copy on him, Steve?
Yeah, I'm not hearing you, Kevin.
Do you want to try and work? I can't hardly pull him out. I'm not gonna be able to get him any lower than 3 watts.
Ron, you got a copy on KO4 GSM.
Hopefully you can still hear me. I'm running 3 watts.
Yeah, your 3 watts is a 5.5 right now, 55.
Roger, I'll go ahead and drop it all the way down and we'll be down around 1 watt.
All right, standing by. Ron, you didn't drop much. You're about an S5, S4 to S5 on your 1 whiskey. Can you go lower than 1?
I wish I could. My gauge says I'm down, but I'm running right along.
Roger, roger. All right, well, we got you down for 1 whiskey. Hey, man, good to hear you tonight.
Roger, I'm off. Not a done antenna. It's a low height. I'm off the road. I'm 10 feet high. Testing the theory, and it seems to be working pretty good.
Yeah, it's doing a fantastic job for 1 whiskey. Yeah, bring your power back up, Ron, and we'll close it out.
Roger, all right. We're back up to about 6 watts. 6 watts.
Yep, you're S5 to S6 on your 6 watts, but we got you down for 1 whiskey there, Ron. Good to hear you, and I'm going to send it back out to Kevin. That's Kilo Oscar 4, Zulu Kilo Golf, and that's Ron down in Florida, sending it back to K0KLB from KO4 GSM.
All right. A second here. I got to get things squared away here on the mics. All right, so let you get turned towards me there, Steve, a little bit, and there I'm coming up. I can see my signal. Whoa, I'm back up to in the red in South Carolina. All right, so that was the end of my list there, Steve. Did you want to go ahead and take a few more calls there on your end over?
I can, Kevin. Yeah, I couldn't hear you when I was pointed at Florida.
Yeah, I figured you were spinning towards me there. So, yeah, if you want to take a few calls, it's about top of the hour, so we don't have much time. But if you want to take a few calls and then hand it back, we'll do that.
Roger, roger. Okay, this is KO4 GSM with the QRP single sideband net pointed towards the northwest. Looking for your call sign. Spread them out, and I'll pause for about 10 seconds, and let's see if we can get you on the log. Come now.
Alpha 3, Echo Charlie Oscar.
All right, I got VA3, Echo Charlie Oscar coming in here. Strong signal, stand by. And then there was somebody coughing. Come on in.
Victor Echo 3, November, Sierra Victor.
I got a VA3, November, Sierra Victor, QSL.
Victor Echo 3, November, Sierra Victor.
Okay, I got that wrong. Victor Echo 3, November, Sierra Victor, QSL.
Yeah, QSL.
All right, stand by. Anybody else? Okay, nothing heard there. Let me jump back to the top of the list. VA3, ECO. And that would be Chris. Come on in here, Chris. And I'm not even pointed at Ontario. Let me get the beam on Ontario. And that should be pretty close to you right there. How copy, Chris?
Yeah, that's pretty good. Although for me, if you'd almost go to Manitoba, you'd be doing better. There was a station that doubled with you, Steve. So you had a third customer in there. I couldn't make out who it was, but anyhow, you got another person waiting in the wings. 2.5 watts, Steve, and I'll crank her down.
You're 5.6 with really good audio, Roger.
All right, took a lead here. This is 260 milliwatts.
Wow, you took a big drop, but you're S2 on your 250 milliwatts, Roger. I got you 1.5 milliwatts. You're an S1 to S2 right there in the edge of the noise, but I got it.
125 milliwatts, Roger. Hey, Chris, thanks for coming by and getting in here on 125 milliwatts from over there in Ontario. And we'll say 7-3. That's VA3ECO, Victor Alpha 3, Echo Charlie Oscar. And we'll break with him. And let me make sure I got that down here, 125 milliwatts. And it's on the log. And the next station there was Victor Echo 3, November Sierra Victor. Come on in here, Terry.
Hey, Steve. Yeah, I've worked Kevin before, never had the opportunity to work you, so I thought I'd check in. I'm up near Toronto, so you probably have to beam towards Buffalo or Detroit. But anyways, 10 watts. So when you're ready, well, you got such a good signal, I'll drop it right to 1 watt when you're ready.
Oh, you're 5'9" right now. How much power are you running, Terry?
Yeah, right now I'm running 10 watts, and yeah, you're 5'9" as well. So I'll just let me unkey and I'll go to 1 watt. That's as low as I can go.
Okay, standing by.
All right, here we go. That's 1 watt. How do you copy? V3 NSB.
You're S5 with really good audio. Is that as low as you can go, Terry?
Yeah, Flex 6400, that's as low as I can go. Looks like Kevin's straining to hear me, but yeah, I got you really well here, so sounded good.
Now, Kevin, he don't have any paper plates out there, so he's he's giving me hand signals. He says you're 5'5" out there in Iowa.
All right, sounds good. Well, it went up to 100 watts. I love doing this to you guys. Go from 1 watt to 100 watts. So thanks for getting me in there, and we'll pass it back to net control from V3 NSV.
Hey, thanks for coming by, Terry. Yeah, on your 100 watts, you were about 10 over 9 here, booming signal into South Carolina. And we'll say 7-3, and we'll be back here next Sunday unless there's some kind of big contest or some other QRM that kind of delays things. But we'll say 7-3. That's Victor Echo 3, November Sierra Victor. Terry over there in Ontario. And there was one other station in there that I didn't hear. If you're still in there and you want to get on the log, come now. Was there another station in there? I'm pointed towards Canada right now. Was there another station in there that wanted to check in? This is KO4GSM with the QRP Net. Come now.
N9KJM.
Is that November 9 Kilo Juliet November?
Yes, QSL.
Let me get you pulled up here. Kilo 9 Kilo Juliet November. And let me see where you are. You're over there in Indiana, QSL.
I'm over in northern Illinois, Steve, over in northern Illinois. I'm running a 25 whiskey, 25 whiskey, and I'm afraid that's as low as I can go.
Well, you're 5'7". Is this Leonard?
Say again, Steve?
Is your name Leonard? You go by Leonard?
Negative. It is November 9 Kilo Juliet November.
There we go. There's where I messed up. November 9 Kilo Juliet November. Stand by 1 minute.
Standing by.
There we go. That's Norm. Hey, Norm, over there in Illinois. I got you now.
Yeah, QSL, that's me, 25 watts, 25 whiskey.
Bumping 5'8", S8 on the meter. Great signal.
QSL, I have you at a 5757.
Well, I'm running 75 watts tonight on the beam pointed over there towards Illinois. And you're in northern Illinois?
Yes, QSL, right up by the Wisconsin border.
Okay, yeah, you guys have had some bad storms up there also, Roger.
Yes, QSL, I lost my antenna for several weeks.
Yeah, we usually hear Jim down there in East Peoria. He's I don't know where he's at tonight, but I've been watching some of the storms on YouTube on Ryan Hall's YouTube channel, and he's pretty accurate about where the tornadoes and the storms pass through. And you guys have been getting hammered up there.
I've been actually watching them for the last 3 days. All of them, the velocity, all of them.
Roger, Roger. Okay, Norm. Hey, man, thanks for coming by and checking in. We got you on the log. And let me get you put down here. And you say you were running, what was the lowest you could run there? Was that 25?
QSL, 25.
Got you on the log. Hey, thanks for coming by and checking in, Norm. We'll say 7-3, Roger.
Roger, 7-3, Z9KJN, back to net.
There was another station trying to check in there. That station, go ahead.
The caller is Kilo Bravo 9, Victoria Hotel, Japan.
Kilo Bravo 9, Victoria Hotel, Japan. QSL?
QSL 100%. Great signal into Illinois. I heard you had your antenna pointed towards Illinois. You're 5 and 9, 5 and 9. I'm receiving you on a all-band mobile antenna indoors. I have HOA restrictions, and like I said, great signal.
Well, you got a great signal down here in South Carolina. You're 5.7 right now. How much power are you running?
I am running 30 watts, 30 watts, running the ASU FT710.
Well, it's doing a fantastic job. And what antenna is that?
It's called a OPEC Oscar Papa Echo Kilo OPEC HVT 400. It's kind of like a outbacker, if you know that antenna. You got points along the coil. It's about maybe a 5-foot, 4.5-foot antenna. And you got points along the coil you tap into with the jumper wire. So I'm tapped into the 20-meter slot.
Well, it's doing a good job, man. Right now, you're S8 on the meter. Can you drop your power down?
Oh, yeah. I'll drop it down to, what do you want to drop it down to?
Where are you at now?
30.
Yeah, I'd cut it down to 10. Let me see if I can hear you.
Okay, this is Kilo Bravo 9, Victor Hotel QSL.
QSL, you're S5 on your 10 whiskey. Can you go lower?
QSL, yeah, the lowest I can go is 5. I'll drop it down to 5. Stand by.
All right, standing by. I may have lost you. Alan, are you still in there? And Kilo Bravo 9, Victor Hotel Juliet. Alan, you still in there? If you can hear me, Alan, bring your power back up. I got no copy on you now.
Okay. I'm at 5 watts. What happened was I flipped the wrong, I switched the wrong knob, and I lost the frequency, and I'm a little bit off frequency now. 5 watts, QSL KB9VHJ.
Oh, yeah, you're S6 on your 5 watts. Yeah, I figured that's what happened, and it happens a lot. It happens to the best of us, Roger.
QSL. Well, it's a newer radio for me, the ASU FT710. I've had it for about a year. But there's a function, and then you have like the change the frequency. So with the function, I had the power set, as the menu, the main menu is the RF power, so I just turned the function, down. And that will adjust the power. And I flipped and turned the channel, like the frequency. It does steps of 5 kilohertz, and so I switched the frequency, and I had to find you again. Over.
Well, hey, just to make you feel better, I have 2 antennas here. I have a 7-element beam on a 60-foot tower with a rotor on it. and I have a center-fed dipole in the woods out here that I've had for 3 or 4 years. And a lot of times I'll switch to the wire to do 40 meters, and I'll forget about it, and Kevin will get a kick out of this. And I'm sitting here turning the antenna on the beam, thinking I'm going to get a better signal when I'm attached to the wire. Roger.
Oh, QSL, that's funny. Yeah, so I don't know if I have your call, and I should be on frequency now. I was a little bit off before. Are you still hearing me okay on 5 watts, and what's the signal report?
Yeah, you're 5-6 right now, Alan. 5-6 here in South Carolina. My call sign is Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra Mike, and this is the QRP single sideband net, and we're live streaming on YouTube. Right now, you checked in around the 2-hour and 4-minute mark, and you can go to that YouTube channel, QRP Net Livestream, and you can see me, and then, of course, Kevin out there in Iowa, and you can see the radio, and Kevin's waving at you now, and you can go back and hear your audio see how it sounded down here, Roger.
Okay, QSL, that's wild, that's crazy. I'll have to check that out, yeah, and actually, you know, it's funny, on this part of the band, this portion of the band, the SWR is not that good. When I'm down about like 250 or 150, I got about 1 to 1, 1 to 2, 1.2 to 1. I'm about 1.5 to 1, 1.5 to 1 now, but yeah, I didn't adjust it or anything. But yeah, the 5 watts, I guess, is working. I can't go any lower. On this particular radio, you can only do 5 watts. Prior to this, I ran the Yaesu FT, not the Yaesu, the ICOM 718, and that one, I believe you could go down to 1 watt or something. But yeah, 5 watts is lowest power on the FT 710, over.
Roger. Well, hey, Alan, thanks for coming by and checking in tonight, and go back and check that live stream out on YouTube, QRP Net Live Stream on YouTube. And we'll say 7-3, doing a fantastic job with the radio you got there tonight. That's Kilo Bravo 9, Victor Hotel Juliet, and he's out there in Illinois. And with that, I'm going to shut this thing down on this end and send it back out to Kevin to
K0KLB.
Roger. Good job. All right. We're going to go ahead and make, we're at the top of the hour, the end of our 2-hour mark, but I'll go ahead and make one last round of calls if there's anybody else out there. Let's see if there's any more QRP stations, 10 watts or less. If there are, come with your call sign now. I hear Vicky out there, Alpha Delta 3 India. Stand by. Anybody else? All right, Vicky, it looks like you're my tail gunner tonight. Come on in. How are you tonight?
Kilo Quebec 4, Sierra Romeo Echo.
Single sideband net. And yeah, Steve, put the pie plate down. He's got pizza stains on that pan. 5 whiskey in fed halfway, my friend. Can't go no lower.
QSL, your 5 whiskey, heard every word of it. S5. Yeah, he's got to clean them plates and get them back in the cabinet before breakfast tomorrow morning. Over.
Yeah, put his oatmeal on it, you know what they say?
Yeah, right. He eats his oatmeal on a plate instead of in a bowl. That's Steve. I hear that.
Just wanted to get on the log.
QSL, Vicky, thanks for stopping by. Good job on your 5 watts. Heard every word.
Very good. We crank her back up to 50. Night, fella. See you later. 73.
Good night, Vicky. Hey, how are things with the STEM and all the projects going on down there? Anything happening? She might have dropped off fast. All right, we'll say 7-3, Vicky, Alpha Delta 3 India. We'll say 7-3. And there was a Sierra Romeo Echo station that called in there. Come again?
Hey, Kevin. Kilo Quebec 4, Sierra Romeo Echo. I'm absolutely captivated with this YouTube channel.
Oh, well, hey, good evening, William, out of Kentucky. How are you tonight?
It's been a great weekend and a great night. I'm a POTA fanatic, and with the Georgia POTA party that was going on, I gained a lot of parks I'd not caught before.
Oh, I'll bet. He might be lucky enough to maybe work every park there, Roger.
Well, not everyone, but yeah, it's a 2-2 because you're only 35 degrees off my infed, Steve.
Roger. Yeah, he said he got a 2.2. So you're watching. So you're a 5.7 with good audio. What's your power tonight? Over.
So I'm running a G90, and right now I'm at 20 watts, and you're about 35 degrees off one end of my end-fed.
Yeah, and you peaked out about an S9 on the 20 watts. So I know that that radio will go to 1 watt, but let's try 5. I want to get a signal report on the 5. Over.
All right, well, let me get a little light in my room here so I can actually see the thing.
Yeah, Roger, those buttons are small, and if you're like me, I got fat fingers. I usually hit too many at the same time, so I'll wait for you. Over.
All right, we're down to 5 watts.
Yeah, 5 watts, easy copy, good audio, 5.757. Go to 1 watt.
All right, stand by. That's as low as she goes. KQ4SRE.
Yeah, still an S5. Give me another round of audio so we can hear it on the live stream on your 1 watt.
All righty, this is Kilo Quebec 4, Sierra Romeo Echo on a G90 from South Central Kentucky.
Yeah, easy copy, good audio, S555 the whole way through. Good job, William.
I appreciate the opportunity to join you guys. This is cool stuff you're doing here, and I like QRP. It's nice to be able to prove a point.
Well, it's just a lot of fun, and it's a fun challenge, and you get to work a lot with propagation and antennas, and just kind of a lot of experimenting and seeing what's going on. Over.
Roger that. Well, look, I bet you guys are ready to get done with this and do some family stuff, so let me get off and turn it back to you.
Roger. Thanks, William. Great to hear from you. Stop back again next Sunday. We'll be here. We start at 5 o'clock Central, and we run for 2 hours, and you've got the live stream, so you'll be able to see what frequency we're on there. And we'll catch you then. That was Kilo Quebec 4, Sierra Romeo Echo, William in Kentucky, 7-3. And with that, we're going to go ahead and put a bow tie in the net tonight and close things out. And let me get my paperwork so I don't forget, because I'm an old man and I don't remember everything all the time. So let's see, what did we have in the log tonight? We had a total, minus Steve and myself, 36 in the log. Great job, everybody. And we had some really good conditions, I thought, tonight. People getting down really low, and the noise was low on my end. And the QRM was pretty mild tonight. We only had the QSY, I think, once, compared to 2 weeks ago where we QSY'd, well, we just QSY'd pretty much the whole net through. It was a QSY net instead of a QRP net. But great job, everybody. Appreciate everybody stopping by and playing along with us. Had a great time. And I just want to remind everybody, if you do the Facebook thing, we do have a Facebook group called QRP SSB. Again, that's QRP SSB, so you can do a search for that on Facebook and click the join button if you are inclined to, and answer the questions, and we'll get you approved for that. And again, we'd like to thank Steve, Kilo Oscar 4 Golf Sierra Mike, for all his great work out there tonight from South Carolina, and a lot of fun. And let's see, I got to get things lined up here for the outro, where we get to see Steve, this guy right here. 7-3. Oh my gosh, I love his AI plates out there. Good job, Steve. That was a lot of fun. I'm going to bring you up here on the... So show us all your plates. Can you show us all your plates lined up there, how you got it all organized? And so... Oh my gosh. Hey, you got to get them cleaned off and get them back in the cabinet before Mama finds out you got them written up. No copy, QRM. What else is that? Oh, recheck. Good job. All right. I love those. Those are awesome. Can you make me a pair of some of those too? So I got... Okay. All right. Good job. Thanks, Steve. All right. We're going to go ahead and close things out. We're going to return this frequency to normal amateur radio operations. And with that, we're going to send you out to the outro. And we'll say 7-3, everybody. Have a great week. And we'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.
Radio to you until we meet again. Lightning storms be few. Keep your coax extra till then. We hope for open bands and fun adventures. QRP is so much fun when we're together. Happy radio to you till we meet again. Be sure to mark next Sunday on your calendar. Hang out with friends and have some fun together. Happy radio to